Hey, people, it's your boy, Chef Rock. There's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
Right. We got a new Stews poll coming out. We're going to have it posted tonight. And the 4 options are Kirk Cousins, yes. Justin Fields, no. Or Kirk Cousins, no. Justin Fields, yes.
You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to put a story out there that is not true.
Kirk Cousins, yes. Justin Fields, yes. Or Kirk Cousins, no. Justin Fields, no.
You just started talking about our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot. It was the effectiveness of the option in the NFL.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
A dummy. I'm calling him a dummy. And then you tried to railroad me just now. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done.
You call your brother a dummy? You call your brother an idiot and a dummy? I raise you. There you can go. Hey, we'll see y'all when? Monday? I got to go make the donuts. Bye.
We'll see y'all Monday.
I know a lot of times it sounds like we're bragging, but we got to tell y'all because y'all will forget. I'm serious. Sometimes we got to tell y'all. We got to say it out loud because y'all will forget. And y'all will give credit to somebody else when that's not the case. Just like I said, in 30 years, Eminem's going to have created hip hop. No, all these shows you see right now, they all came from us. They did. I don't care which one you name. Drink Kings, the little show with Steven Jackson and whatever the case be. Any show you see where it's 2 brothers talking shit on the radio, okay? joning, having fun, talking about sports and whatever. It started with us. I just need to remind you, 2001. If you can show me video or pictorial evidence of somebody doing this genre of radio or entertainment before October of 2001, then I'll talk to you. But you're not going to be able to find it.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
Cause you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Hey, man, listen, the word on the street is real. SouthernEdgeBeverageCO.com. Everybody's talking about it, Doug.
Yeah, salted flavored caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. Everybody and their mama. Chub Rock, Jerry Stackhouse, all the Stewies, the dogs and the poodles, and this dude too.
Dana Dane with fame. Dana Dane with fame. And look what I got. That Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Woo, baby. That's right. That caramel salted flavor, baby, is all you need in your life. This whiskey is fire. Take it from the great one. Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Full circle.
You heard the man, and you know who that is. The great Dana Dane with fame, showing love to the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company. Now, Doug, he mentioned the salted caramel. Don't forget about the sweet tea vodka. Don't forget about the passion berry tequila. And don't forget about the S.E. Limon tequila, too.
Yeah. Nightmares of the night. That guy. Y'all don't know. If you under 50, you won't get that. But shouts out to the great Dana Dane with fame. Sir, everybody and their mama is talking about Southern Edge.
I'm very proud, man. You can find more information about Southern Edge at www.southernedgebeverageco.com. But like Doug said, everybody's talking about it.
I like to keep it on the edge so we max out.
Hey, what it is, yo? What's up? It's Arlie in the cut. I don't know what naughty is. Naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
Yeah.
Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
What's going on?
It's not this hot in Arlewood. I need everybody to come to Arlewood because, oh my God, in this world, it is so hot. Why it's got to be so hot outside?
Well, ever get the
My
AC
AC
fixed?
Yes, God. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's a blessing.
It is. It is. I'm very excited that I have friends who do all kinds of stuff. Now I had to pay for it. Let's be clear. I had to pay for it. Microwave, one of our Stewie said that he does AC HVAC stuff. So I had plenty of folks trying to help me because it was rough for a sister. It was hot. I was just in here like, if I breathe any harder, I'm gonna die. Like it was just, oh, it was terrible. But when we were little kids, we used to play outside and they had no air conditioning. So I don't
Right,
know.
right. We had that water hose. As long as you had that water hose, you were good.
Yes, that was always the way. It's 14 people in here looking. Hey, all the people, the know-it-alls. In the mornings, you're Stewies. In the evenings, when you talk to me and Naughty, you're
Right,
know-it-alls. I think
right,
that's what we're calling y'all. Y'all know it all. We don't know nothing. Y'all know it all. What's up?
right.
And I can't put my name in there, Naughty. You had your name in there, so you're gonna have to show me how to go in there and put Arla Michelle on there. Because I don't know how to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. I see Mocha Bella want to know why I'm always wearing shades.
Mocha. And I would say Mocha is because he high, but he not. He don't smoke weed. So
Right, right. It's just become a part of my stick on the show.
oh,
You know,
okay.
just like you used to wear glasses that are broken. I
I
thought that
still
was
do.
your thing.
It is.
Right. There they go. Right. That's even on the show opener, you see your cartoon picture got a pair of broken glasses.
I need to look back. I told you to send it so I could watch it in great detail.
Right.
These are still, y'all, listen, these are still very good glass. See how you can still see out of everything? But for some reason, the little thing just broke off. And I didn't get these at the dollar store. I paid some money for these. They
I
just
promise.
broke.
I ain't never seen nobody break glasses as many ways as you've been able to break glasses.
I be missing a
It is
temple,
right.
just be stuff. But I never mess up the part you see out of the glasses. I still see those. There we go. And see, you can't really tell, but if I dip my head down long enough, they just gonna fall off because they don't have anything to hold on. I tried to put my daddy said electrical tape fix everything. So I tried to put electrical tape on them, but it didn't.
Right.
So I gotta put it on the other side too. Maybe it'll stick. It's and put it behind here. People can't see. See, y'all can't tell. Anyway, happy Wednesday to all the know-it-alls out there. Welcome to the No Show with Naughty, and Arlie. Y'all, we ain't thought of no name for me yet that have an A with it. It's nothing. It's either amazing Arlie,
I came
aggravating
up with a
Arlie.
few of them actually. You ain't
I was
really. I guess you ain't really take to none of them. Gnarly Arlie, Farley Arlie, uh,
they call
Party
me fart.
Arlie.
They be call me Farley. Farley Arlie would turn to farting Arlie, and I don't want that. You don't can't give
Right,
people no
right,
running jokes. You can't help them. You can't help the people with the jokes. It's like giving when they gave Dr.
right.
Ashley Stewart Ashley what's his middle name? ASS his initials. And
Correct.
parents, they're gonna pick at you. Your parents were not thinking, so I'm not gonna let you call me Farley Arlie because that'll be
Right.
farting
They
Arlie,
weren't
and I don't
thinking.
want it.
They ain't looked that deep into it.
They didn't. Parents don't think. We do now because we saw what happened to us. So we were very clear. But
Right.
yeah, because my initials stand for AMW, America's Most Wanted. Hello.
And shout out to the Stools. For allowing us to use this platform to bring this show
Yes.
to y'all. So that's a
Thank
good
you, Doug
thing.
and Ryan. Two
They
live
gave us their
crew.
blessing.
They did. And we wanted to remind everybody that listens to us to please check us out on Mondays and Thursdays mornings with the Two Live Stews. I am their entertainment reporter. Nadi is their funky foe and assistant producer. And he fact checking. I call him the fact checker. He the fact regulator. He the
Right. I gotta
regulator.
make sure we tell the truth, man. I don't like all that lying or misinformation, should we say?
That's right.
You know.
That's why we have a segment in this show, what a Negro needs to know. So, because we want the truth. The
Right.
truth. So,
And and we're gonna discuss that later in the show. There's some actually there's some controversy around that. So we're gonna get to talk it up with the people in the chat. And I want the people in the chat let me know, am I wrong? Am I right? should I have done anything different, or what should we do moving forward? So we're gonna bring that up later on in the show in the segment that we got called the controversial truth. So hopefully y'all tune in and y'all help us out with that.
Help us out, people. We're not gonna, as the Bible say, we ain't gonna tarry long. We're gonna get in and get out.
Right.
Get in and get out. Y'all got 30 minutes of our very good time. We're gonna get in and get out.
Right.
So what's up, Naughty? What's the first thing up today? What are we discussing?
Well, first I want to you be busy out there on those streets.
Trying to make their money. Don't let their money make me, shout it. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah. So as an actress, I do a lot of auditions, and we haven't had a lot of them because when the strike happened, we were off for like 7 months. That was last year, and it just has not come back like it has. But whenever I have an audition, that means I got to go somewhere and tape it because you need a reader, and you need somebody that knows the industry so they can help you. Like, oh, that wasn't a really good take. Maybe you should look at it this way. So that was today. I had to go to court today.
Oh man.
Not for myself. My parents have a property, and my daddy.
Oh, okay.
My parents, nice people, and they let this
I
man.
thought this had something to do with all that money you took in that poker game.
What? Microwave said. I mean, not microwave. Lord, Loose Neck said, Arle, is Balanucci still looking for you? I said, he better not look for me unless I send for him. He don't come for me unless I send for him.
Right, don't look for you.
Y'all, Naughty sent me a text message that said, where you hide the money or where you take the money? And I was like, what money is he talking about? So I said, did I say something somewhere about some money? I was so confused. And he said, was there, and then he wanted to know if the character was really me. No, I'm acting. I'm not my brother ain't messed me over. I will fight him in real time. Real talk. I fight him. But, and I wouldn't steal my ex-husband's, I wouldn't put my ex-husband in a bad space because what if something happened to him? And we're going to talk about exes and baby mamas and stuff. That's my topic for today. I'm doing too much. That's a good segue.
Right. I mean, the way you had that pistol, the way you shot that girl, I was like, what is going on? Arle
nice little Arle.
Knocking folks off.
Knocking niggas out. Taking suckers' money.
Shoot, it look like you got that same jumpsuit on right now that you was locked up in.
Oh! This is just short sleeve, and I got pants on. I got on pants. Well, I guess it would be the same thing,
right? Just the same. Yeah, you got the same jumpsuit on. You was locked up on in the movie. My hair. They must have let you keep that outfit.
No, they did not. And yeah, that was a fun scene to do because I had to really dig deep and figure out. Like, I got a little boy out and left. They didn't put me in jail. What? Oh, right. God. I can't go to jail for real, y'all. Anybody listening to me, I cannot go to jail in real life. I know it's a thing, but I cannot go.
Right.
I can't go. I don't want to. They were picking at me, talking about you gonna be holding some girl's belt loop. You gonna be walking around. Oh, and I was like, what does that even mean? Oh, Jesus. So no, I can't go to jail.
Okay. Well, shoot. Well, let's do this. Let's take a break real quick, and we're gonna come back with doing too much and get this thing on the road. We're gonna talk about what'd you say, and baby mamas and exes?
Baby mamas and exes, child. Ooh, honey, it's a thing.
All right, so y'all sit tight. We'll be right back after this short intermission.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rap. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Mama, you doing too much.
That doing too much. Every time I hear it, I laugh because You can hear Ryan in there. You can hear my son. My friends went in. I was like, y'all really don't like me. It's harsh. You doing too much. I'm like, what? Am I doing too much? It's never enough. But anyway, y'all. So this is what I want to talk about today. The people doing too much. Baby mamas and exes. So that could be the same person. They can't be the same person, but you could be an
Sometimes, yeah,
ex-girlfriend
usually
who's a
the
baby
baby
mama.
mama is the ex. That's why she called the baby mama. Else she'll just be the mama.
Right, or the child. But anyway, so when I was looking at baby mama, did you know there's a syndrome? It says the culture of baby mama is in the direction of skewed relationships between children and parents. Men relying on mothers is important. Nope, that's not right. They didn't push the wrong thing. They were just talking about it's a baby mama syndrome, baby mama, and when you sometimes use your child as a pawn in something. So here's a story. I need all the know-it-alls, Stewies, who's ever listening to give, and Naughty, of course, naughty, to give me their take. So I'll say I have a friend who had a child with a girl. You know how you just be out there kicking it. Oh, she look good. We do it.
Right.
He made it really clear at the very beginning, like when they wasn't dating, but when she came and talking about, oh, my period gone, I'm having a baby. And he was like, I don't really want any children. Like, I don't even know your last name. Like, we not that. And so she's like, well, I'm gonna have it and I'm doing it anyway and blah, blah, blah. And so fast forward, when you have, okay, he's like, well, you gonna keep it. I'm gonna be responsible, but we're not gonna be a couple because I don't like you like that. So I think her issue is she wants to be a couple. And because she can't be a couple, then she makes everything challenging for the dude, which meant he had to take her to court to try to, get rights to see his child, had to do all this. And he spent the money, paid her legal fees and everything. Like, it was just a mess. And then every time any small thing happens, anything, if he has another girl that happens to be around, and the girl could be one of my friends, or one of somebody else's friends. Every time he has somebody else around, it's a problem. Who was that? And blah, blah, blah. That's not in the decree nowhere that I can't date or have my family friends or whatever the case is. So the most recent thing is, you know how I was raised with a daddy who didn't go to like all that stuff. He might come to my track meet. He might come see me cheer the game, but he wasn't the one that was at the PTA. My mama was doing it.
Right.
So I know that side of the world from daddies. This new daddy, I'm diapering and kicking and picking up the Ryans. It's a Ryan. My daddy wasn't that. That was my dad. But can you fault a dude? Can you hold it against him because he's not that dude? And then like keep his kids from him because he ain't doing it the way you want it done?
Well, I don't like when females keep the kids away from the father. That's me. But at the same time, he made a crucial mistake as being young, probably, of impregnating somebody he didn't even want to be with. If you don't want to be with her, then why you even put yourself in that position? You pretty much set yourself up. Now, once it happens, you would hope that the kid's best interest is at hand. But sometimes what's best for the children is that both parents are together. So, it's just unfortunate that probably being young, not having the proper guidance, you make some decisions that you probably wouldn't make if you were a little bit older and a little bit more mature. Now, once you've already kind of made that mistake or whatnot, you would hope that the female wouldn't use the child as a pawn in her game,
But so many of us do that. And I know there are fathers who do it, but typically it's a mama because we typically get full custody of the kids. I just don't, I never, one time,
correct.
I wanted to tell my son his daddy was dead because he had pissed me off so bad. But my mama and daddy were like,
Oh,
you
man.
cannot do that. That is not nice. I said, well, I just ain't gonna say nothing because I hate him right now. But we could probably, he and I, shout out to Ernest Dixon Senior. No, his dad is senior. He junior. Shout out to him. We were great co-parents. We could probably write a book because I reminded myself, and I'm probably more mature in that I can be petty, but I reminded myself, my son didn't ask his parents to get married, to have a baby, to get divorced. It's not on us. We've lived, so it's not fair and then I don't like it. Oh, what's killing me is the baby mama likes to tell, well, your daddy this and your daddy, a person will know who their parent is in due time. It's not for you to go and malign their character. So now the baby looking at them sideways as a child grow up. My daddy didn't want me. That's not what happened. I'm present and you won't let me be. But I guarantee you, those same people, like you were talking last night about how your daughter knows some things, you don't know some of the stuff she don't need to know that.
Right. Right.
Guarantee you, those baby mamas or those ex-wives, look, I can't do nothing with a hit. But for 16 years, you wouldn't let me intervene. Now she running amok and you want me to fix it. She don't even trust me. She don't even know me like that because you wouldn't let her come over here. Or you kept her from me or kept him from me. And now you want me to rearrange a child's whole. You got to get in early and establish. I didn't always agree with my ex-husband, but guess what? If he said something, I didn't tell my son I didn't agree with it. I'd be like, well, that's what your daddy said. That's what we're doing. And he gave me that same courtesy. I might call him, be like, you do that F shit. That was messed up. Don't nobody want to be fighting him. But we were a unified front. So I need all the people that's doing too much, the baby mamas out there, think about your children. Daddies who mad and won't come check on their kids because you mad at the mama. Think about your kids. For real.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from my perspective, in my experience in life, I don't know too many men who don't want to see their children. I just don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some men out there who don't want to have nothing to do with their children. I just don't know them. I don't
Right.
have friends that are behaving that manner. Now, I have friends who aren't able to see their children, but it's not because they don't want to see their children. It's usually because they're being kept away for whatever reason from their children. So I don't know the numbers of how many men want to see their kids and can't, as opposed to how many men just don't want to be involved in their children's lives. But I have it's hard for me to believe that men do not want to be in the lives of their children. I just haven't experienced that in my life.
I can name a few that I'm like, you want to check your kid? Because they'll and that was my fear when when I first got divorced. I was like, let me tell you something. What we not about to do is have another baby and then act like the one you had don't exist. So I will blow houses up. Whatever it is, you gonna take care of your child. And it wasn't even an issue, honestly. But I have a friend who's dealing with that now. Like her ex-husband was mad that she had the audacity. I have actually two friends. The daddy just only shows up. Both of these guys show up if it's convenient, or so other people don't think nothing about them not showing up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but they're not doing it because they genuinely want to see their kids, and it's heartfelt. But like you said, most of them are like fighting to see their children, and the mama just like, because you're gonna have her around that B, and that B ain't gonna be on my baby, and blah
Right.
blah blah. I played a
Right.
role like that once in this movie called 4 Minutes. I was the
Oh,
evil ex-wife.
I thought you were gonna say back in the day you played that role.
No. In a movie, I was an
Right.
evil ex-wife, and I played, and people hated me in that movie.
Man, you
But
be playing some ratchet roles, don't you? You robbing
no,
poker games, you shooting folks in the face and
it's my
all kind of
alter
stuff.
ego. It's my alter ego. I can't do that in real life. And my glasses sliding, y'all. My glasses is sliding down. They won't hold on. That's my alter ego.
Oh, I
Oh, yeah.
see. Yeah, it's almost like a Clark Kent thing. I'll say this. A lot of women, who raise kids on their own, and there's different women who got different set of morals and values, of course. But when you have boys and girls, um, the kids end up seeing who you are as they
Yep.
grow up. Eventually, they find out who you are, and a lot of times, what happens is the girls will mimic their mothers. They will become who their mothers are, and the boys will resent their mothers. So, it's just not a good thing. It's good to have both parents, if they're willing to be in a child's life, and
To
if
do
not, then that's why you got the heavenly Father.
right.
You just hope the Most High
Yeah,
will
babies and fools.
do their best, and there's a lot of resilient mothers out there as well who
Mm-hmm.
who do a good job of doing it by themselves.
Yep.
I would have to give my mama, she was tough. She was tough on me. She kept me out of prison. you
Right.
know, I went to college. She taught me a lot of skills that I still use to this day and know how to take care of myself based off those skills. So, but um, even then, I think it would have, even for me, I think it would have been positive if I would have grew up, knowing my father. Now I kind of rehash things later with him. We still don't have a relationship like that, but he's a pretty decent dude. Everybody like him.
Right.
People look up to him. So I wish I could have had that opportunity, to spend time with him coming up. But hell, he was doing his own thing.
Right.
Also, I mean, yeah, because also you got situations where the mom and the dad get together when they early, when they're still
When they're
children,
real young, and they don't know.
so they
better.
still got a whole life to live.
Yep.
So
and they be trying to live it inside of that relationship, and it ain't working like that. You ain't gonna
Right.
Yeah, it's so many parts, so many dynamics to that.
It's a lot of dynamics.
But what my hope is, the people that's doing too much with the baby mama drama and the ex-wife or ex-husband drama, stop it. Just cut it out. It's doing too much. It's just too much. Little children need us. I want to even start a parent university. Little children need to know that they are the center of that. Not to the point where you let them get away with murder now, because I believe in discipline.
Yeah.
I will knock a child out.
But like we talked yesterday on the pop-up show about having the birds and the bees talk with your children, and how a lot of times children don't see the reality of who their parents are, who in their life. You gotta understand, like for me, my mom was relatively young when she had me. So when I was 17, my mom was 35. Now, when I was 35, I'm still here out in these streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't understanding that my mama still got a life. I'm only looking at her as a mother, almost as if she was 70 years old when I was 17. I'm not understanding she's a person who still got goals and ambitions, want to do stuff, want to travel.
Right.
I'm not looking at life from that perspective. So a lot of things are skewed with children. And sometimes that could like fog your vision of who your parents are and situations and what they might be going through, because you really just don't know. You're living in the fantasy world, being a child.
And our parents kind of shield us from a lot of stuff. But see, I also thought your child not your friend. So stop telling them and your daddy make me sick. And like my mother never did that. So
my mama didn't do that either.
Whatever I learned about my daddy, I learned it on my own as an adult. Like, oh, you was dealing with a lot, mama. Jesus. But my parents still together 53 years, and they just, hey, it worked. But yeah, that was my thing. So doing too much. That's my little spiel for today. What you got up now? I think you're gonna take a break, and then you're gonna talk about this.
Oh yeah, we got some controversy to talk about. When we get back from the break, chime in the chat. Let us know what y'all think about baby mamas, exes. Are they doing too much, or just give us your perspective on it. And we're gonna read some chat as we go along and later on in the show. We're gonna take this short break. We're gonna get back with the controversial truth.
Hey, man, listen, the word on the street is real. SouthernEdgeBeverageCO.com. Everybody's talking about it, Doug.
Yeah, salted flavored caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. Everybody and their mama. Chub Rock, Jerry Stackhouse, all the Stewies, the dogs and the poodles, and this dude too.
Dana Dane with fame. Dana Dane with fame. And look what I got. That Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Woo, baby. That's right. That caramel salted flavor, baby, is all you need in your life. This whiskey is fire. Take it from the great one. Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Southern Edge. Full circle.
You heard the man, and you know who that is. The great Dana Dane with fame. Showing love to the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company. Now, Doug, he mentioned the salted caramel. Don't forget about the sweet tea vodka. Don't forget about the passion berry tequila. And don't forget about the S.E. Limon tequila, too.
Yeah. Nightmares of the night. That guy. Y'all don't know. If you under 50, you won't get that. But shouts out to the great Dana Dane with fame. Sir, everybody and their mama is talking about Southern Edge.
I'm very proud, man. You can find more information about Southern Edge at www.southernedgebeverageco.com. But like Doug said, everybody's talking about it.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max up.
Yo, what's up? This your boy, Home Team Brandon Leak. Always checking in with my homeboy, Naughty Dread. You got to listen to Naughty Dread till the day you're dead. And that way you make sure you get your information fed.
Holy.
Oh, y'all already know what time it is. Same soup just reheated. And it's time for the country. You know what I realized? I should have played some out music.
Oh,
That made the transition better, but we're gonna get it right.
we're
We're
gonna get it
gonna
right.
right. But it's time for the controversial truth. And this week, there's some real controversy that I kind of dealt with last week surrounding our segment topic, A Negro Needs to Know. As I'm pretty sure people have seen this topic. So there's a backstory behind it. The
Okay.
backstory is about maybe 3-4 months ago. Um, my uncle, wanted to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So he called me up. I mean, I went over. We talked about it. We were having meetings about starting a podcast for the family, which
Oh,
I was like, cool, let's do it. I got experience in knowing how to set it up. I know what we need to do. Blase, blase. Um, he had some ideas for segment topic names, and one of the segment topics he had was called "A Nigga Need to Know."
mm-hmm.
Right? I was like, that's cool. I get where you're coming from. I don't like that verbiage. I would rather do A Negro Needs to Know, but let's have that as one of the segments. Let's put that as part of the show. So after months and months of meetings and everybody having ideas, I'm putting everything together. I'm working on graphics. I got a guy who helps me with some of the graphics. I traded my labor to him and his mom so that he can help me pull some of these graphics together, show openers, and the whole nine. Okay. So one day, about a couple months ago, I talked to my uncle. We gonna have meetings. We still getting this show going. He said, we ain't doing it. Everybody too busy. So we ain't gonna do it. Well, I already put in all this work. So
Right. Right.
so by the time me and you discussed doing the show, I'm like, I already got A Negro Need to Know in the bag.
Right. Right.
So we're gonna use it for our platform. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
run with it. So that's what I decided to do. We ran with it. It was a success. People
Right. Right.
liked it. I think it's very educational. We can help
Mm-hmm.
people understand things they need to know. Well, then the next morning, my uncle called me. He was like, "You stole from me. You stole from the family."
Oh Lord.
Right, right. Like that's our stuff. I'm like,
You like, but you weren't gonna use it.
right, we ain't doing that with it. We're not gonna use it. And plus, we already got Charlemagne the God who
Stealing our ish.
right, right.
Stealing our
So
ish.
before he steal it, we might as well let somebody in the family run with it who already plus you had A Nigga Need to Know. I came up, I changed it to A Negro Need to Know. I put in all this work, time, and effort to make it happen, and then you want me to not to be able to use it. So I
So we
didn't
gotta go with
understand
another
it.
segment title.
Now I would say this from my standpoint. I could have let Unc know, look, Unc, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm finna run with it. It was a good idea. I like it. I'm gonna run with it, put it on our show. But I didn't get a chance to do that. So I asked him, I said, well, Unc, you gonna bless me with it though, right? He said, no, I'm not blessing you with it. I,
So
I don't want you
basically,
to.
you and that hooker that you did, wherever that girl
I
down
mean,
there,
that's
all
pretty
that
much
party,
what he said.
give
You
me
got
my,
some
bring
girl
me
on there
my.
talking what the whoop the whoop. I'm like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
I know I
So
was all kind of bees and
right, right. Had
Lord,
my cousin called me and said, what's going on? Right. And I talked to my cousin. My cousin was like, why you can't use it? You should be able to use it. Then my brother called me. He talking about, man, you stole from the family. What you talking about? You ain't do nothing. You contributed nothing to this process.
I got a
Right. I
family
put in
business.
all the work. I came up with all this. So I want to know from the chat, am I wrong for using the Negro Need to Know? Is that a segment we should continue with? Or should I just let my uncle live off this idea without putting no work in that is never going to come to fruition if I'm not using it? So I like to know, and Arlie too, I want to know what you think about that whole situation.
Well, Nadi, I remember that morning we were talking about it, and you were like, my uncle had this idea, and he always say, it's nigga need to know. And I was like, well, we can't say that on there. Oh, we'll change a Negro need to or ninja, because we kind of use that sometimes. And you went with
Right.
Negro, had it, drawn up. We worked on some different things. So, but let me say this. I'm family first. I don't want you beefing with you. We could probably come up with another segment. Because remember, I texted you
I
like the
know.
day, and Charlemagne had a whole segment up there. And I was like, oh my
Right.
God, this must be a very popular topic right now. So,
Right. But
inquiring
like
minds
I
want to
said,
know.
I want to look in the chat, and I'm reading the chat. FM say, hell yeah, Naughty, don't waste no time and energy, use it. Loose neck PSI say Unc salty. Okay, I got somebody. Griff say, no, he say I'm wrong. He say I'm wrong about it. Mocha Bella, your uncle need to step back and let you do your show. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand. You would be comfortable if somebody else like Charlemagne uses it, who you get nothing from it other than rather than seeing family win. I almost felt like they didn't want to see me win on this because we got something good to go. So
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Cause I don't you mean because folks, when it blows up and it makes money, then your uncle gonna come sue you. Cause we have now publicly said we took the idea from him. So hit a legal me thinking like, oh, we don't want to be in court because it's gonna blow up.
I mean, ain't nothing legal about it. I mean, ain't nobody trademark nothing.
It
Plus,
don't
I didn't,
matter. We just
I
need
don't have,
people to drag him to court forever.
I didn't use a nigga need to know. I use a Negro needs to know. I don't even want to use that type of verbiage
I
because
know.
I plan on having white folk watch this show, and when I'm around white folk, I don't like to use certain type of language.
That's right. I agree.
Right.
All I can say is we might be in when y'all see it and we using another title for the stuff we want to tell you, like things that make you go, I don't know. We're gonna think I don't know now. We need to think about this.
Oh, Griff says he said he wrote that I'm not wrong. Okay, my bad,
Okay.
Griff. Okay, I thought you were the only one. Romero Head, it's out here now. I do believe a nigga need to know if you were gonna use it, but if he disagreed, then you should have the convo. Right. I mean, I thought he was gonna call me back later on it, which he said he was, because my uncle's a stand-up guy. He ain't no.
Right.
I look up to my uncle. I respect him. He helped me a lot. With my day-to-day trade. I mean, he taught me how to do electricity and all that kind of stuff. So he's the master. So if I get caught up in a situation, I can call my uncle. Uncle, I got a situation with the electric. What I do. So he's a stand-up guy as well as my brother. My brother, I
Right.
love my brother. He's a stand-up guy. It's just in this situation, I disagree with them. I almost felt like my integrity was questioned when
Ah,
everybody know what type of person I am and what I represent. And so I'm using I put my work into this. I
okay. Well,
created, the graphics and everything. And if we're not going to use it as a family and do this podcast because everybody's too busy, well, why am I not? I'm not able to use it and have something great for our show. That's what I didn't understand.
yeah, I think you have to weigh, do I want to be beefing with somebody I so respect and has done so much for me when the name could be changed? Because Charlemagne now didn't use it, the same concept, because the stuff that when you read the stuff, the next thing, it shows the same stuff. They're talking about like what we need to know, and it's basically about this election.
Right.
So I think that was our whole goal, and like
Right.
stuff we need to
Right.
know, like last week I jokingly said, if we need to teach somebody how to suck some, some dick,
Right. Get some
we're
head.
gonna have
Right.
somebody on here.
Right.
I said head, didn't I? Oh
Right,
Jesus,
right. We need to
I
get
had
some
to cut that out.
professionals on here. I know some professionals out there.
Some
You watch it,
professionals out there.
just hit us up on the social media. We'll get you on here.
Demonstrations and all. Come on.
Right, right. I know
No,
y'all know how to demonstrate with those bananas. We talked about that last night.
I don't know how to demonstrate with a banana. That hook is too much. The hook will throw it will. Anyway, sorry, people. I don't need y'all having them thoughts about me. But I do think that was our whole goal, like informational, and we want to be edutainment. Now they say he came up with that word.
I did come up with that word a long time ago. Also, in 1985, I came up with the word "shouty." And if you look at it, that word "shouty" was never used in Atlanta before 1985. I told you the backstory behind that and everything,
Y'all,
but and that's a controversial truth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get no credit for that.
still can't stop laughing every time I think about it. I said, no, I don't think he came up. Now Lloyd and took his phone and get it shouted.
I did 1985.
Okay, then. But anyway, back to Uncle. So I feel like we need to apologize to Uncle. Maybe he need to come on and be a segment host on that. He come on and do the controversial truth, and he'll feel better. I mean, not the controversial truth. What a Negro need to know, and then maybe he'll feel better.
I had an idea on that. I was like, shoot, we'll use it, and then I can, since Unc didn't get his podcast jumped off, maybe I'll just have Unc come on here, and he can do a segment every now and again on the Negro Need to Know, because he's seasoned. He just had a birthday this past Monday, so he's seasoned in the game, and he knows about a lot of different stuff, and his knowledge, I respect his mind. So his knowledge could be very useful, for a lot of people. So absolutely. I definitely would like to incorporate him in anything if that's what he want to do. If we get the merchandise out and the merch sales go up, I wouldn't mind breaking Unc off. I respect he had a great idea, but
he can't just hold it to himself and do nothing with it.
How many times have you had an idea and you were like, man, I got a good idea in my head, but you ain't doing that with it, and 2 months later you saw it out in the universe happening, and you were like, man, I thought of that, but you just thought about it. You ain't put no action behind it. The people who put the action behind it get to, come up off of it.
Yeah, I think that's what we should consider. We'll call and be like, hey, why don't you give us you come on twice a month, maybe he take over. The people love, people love older people. How old is Unc? How old is he?
Unc just turned 58, but you wouldn't know it. Unc young. Unc young.
I say that's what we're gonna do. What y'all think? Just see what he do, because he might not be the kind of person that wants to talk on a mic anyway. He, how people hold court.
Nah, he won't talk on the mic.
Corner, doing something.
Nah, we wouldn't have been in the midst of starting the podcast. He was gonna be the centerpiece of the podcast. So I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have no problem talking on the mic. We just got to make it work out, with the scheduling and all that. Hopefully, like I say,
we can record his part and put it in there.
Right. I mean, however, we can make it happen. But based on what's in the chat, I think it's something that we're gonna run with, and I hope he can understand that and understand that it's no disrespect. You had a great idea for a name of a segment, and
I stole it.
I took it. I don't steal nothing. I don't steal nothing. I ain't one of them people. You put it in your pants and you walk out the store. Now I'm walking out there with my hands so everybody can see I'm taking this. But it's with all due respect. And hopefully we can keep that in the family, because like you say, Charlemagne the God already buying off us.
Yep. Now I don't know if we did it the day before him, so but I'm sure he didn't see us yet.
I think it's on record that Charlemagne the God kind of be watching what we be doing over here on the stool.
Oh, I heard that.
Right. So
hey, Charlemagne.
It's no coincidence.
The God.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna make sure that we break Unc off, and if he want to come on and give us some of his Negro Need to Know, we want it.
Right. Also, when we get back from the break, let's make sure we get into the chat, read a little bit of this chat, and then we're gonna close out this show. Oh, and shout out to Boss Man Drew for donating these tracks.
Thank you, Boss Man Drew. I like to dance.
Right. We'll see y'all right after this.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
We got a new Stews poll coming out. We're gonna have it posted tonight, and the 4 options are Kirk Cousins yes, Justin Fields no, or Kirk Cousins no, Justin Fields yes.
You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to put a story out there that is not true.
Kirk Cousins yes, Justin Fields yes, or Kirk Cousins no, Justin Fields no.
You just started talking about our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot. It was the effectiveness of the option in the NFL.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
A dummy. I'm calling him a dummy. And then you tried to railroad me just now. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done.
You call your brother a dummy? You call your brother an idiot and a dummy? I raise you. There you can go. Hey, we'll see y'all when? Monday? I gotta go make the donuts. Bye.
We see y'all Monday.
I know a lot of times it sounds like we're bragging, but we got to tell y'all because y'all will forget. I'm serious. Sometimes we got to tell y'all, we got to say it out loud because y'all will forget. And y'all will give credit to somebody else when that's not the case. Just like I said, in 30 years, Eminem's going to have created hip hop. No. All these shows you see right now, they all came from us. They did. I don't care which one you name. Drink Kings, the little show with Steven Jackson and whatever the case be. Any show you see where it's two brothers talking shit on the radio, okay? Joning, having fun, talking about sports and whatever. It started with us. I just need to remind you, 2001. If you can show me video or pictorial evidence of somebody doing this genre of radio or entertainment before October of 2001, then I'll talk to you. But you're not going to be able to find it.
The best of the Two Live Stews experience.
They started this ish.
Yeah.
Tell your uncle not to call me out my name no more because I didn't do it. I didn't steal it.
He didn't call you out tonight.
I don't care. I mean, when he meet me, he gonna love me. It's gonna be all good.
Right. I want to shout out to my mama. I saw that she was in the chat. So
hey, Mom.
I appreciate that. We'll probably read some of our text messages here shortly. That's that boss man Drew right there.
Boss man Drew. I don't know what he's saying. You know how the funniest thing when your mama be dancing and stuff and she doesn't know what the real words are. You're like, Mama, you must not know what they saying. No, I just like the beat. And they over there talking about swallowing babies in the throat and all that. You like, oh, Jesus Christ, my mama. I need her to hear the words. But anyway, you want to read some chat?
Yeah, let's get to some chat. Let's start off with loose neck. Females who use a child as a pawn know that it's the man's weakness and try to dictate all the terms with them. Yeah, yep. I think when that kind of stuff happens, that's like some of the most evil stuff that can possibly go down. That's just evil.
It is.
You know,
it's unnecessary.
Like that.
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure like you got to have been around some women who played that game. What are their mindset? Like, are they just that evil? I mean, because like I said, I can't even be friends with a guy who don't want children. Not even if that just doesn't want to.
Right.
But you created
most of the women, they not gonna. First of all, they're not my friends. I don't have any women who do that in my own circle, but I've known of, heard, because most of the people. But the reason is they want a relationship with the daddy, and he won't give them that. He moved on for whatever reason. He could be wrong for the way he moved on. Let's be clear. He could be very wrong. He likes something better. Y'all know y'all like a new flavor, like Baskin Robbins. Oh, it's 31 of them. I'm on flavor 29. Now I moved on. That's what you want. When that's your right to go do that. I don't agree with it, but that's your right. And then she's like, oh, how dare he? And so I'm going to show him. It's always I'm going to show you. So it just makes no sense to me. And I get it. We're hurt. And you're trying to figure out a way to hurt the other person. Hurt people. I'm so profound, but you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Romero Head, the most impactful lesson in life aren't learned for free. You got to pay for those. 18 years of support is a steep lesson to pay for, but it's a prime example of paying for your lesson.
Yeah. One of my good friends used to always say, lessons learned in blood are seldom forgotten. So I guarantee you whoever did that won't do that again. Like they won't have another.
Sometimes they do. That's me.
You
I've
didn't
done
learn
that multiple times, right?
You didn't learn.
Well, every time it was different because I really love those girls. I never had any intentions of leaving. Like I wanted to be with them forever. I mean, I still love them to this day. If I've ever told a woman I love her, I still love her because I believe love is eternal. I don't understand how I can love you and tell you I love you one minute and then the next minute I don't love you. That means it was false.
I don't
It
like
was
you no more.
fake. Right. I mean, now I might not like you, and sometimes it's better to be liked than loved. Yeah, think about
Yeah,
it.
maybe so. I was like, do I rather have them like me or love me? I don't know, child. All I know is it's all complicated.
Stacey McKenzie, that's my mama. Both parents can be
Oh,
together separately.
yep. As long as we on the
I
same page.
My
As
mama
long as
be
we on the
coming up
same
with some
page.
stuff, man. I don't. How can we both be together separately? She be coming up with some sayings that. I mean, I guess they
It
make sense
means
if you
we're
think
gonna be
about
on
it.
this. We're gonna be on the same page. We just gonna do that over
Right.
here. Like you go to your house, I'm gonna go to
I,
my house, but we're gonna be on the same. We're gonna be
I,
together
right.
separately.
She had another saying. She told
That's
me. She said,
profound.
you don't know what you don't know." Like, damn,
That's
my mama
true.
be coming up with some stuff.
They say it all the time. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know. That's
Right.
true. And it sounds like you're like, huh? But you don't. And when you learn it, you're like, oh, now I know that. Yeah. Anyway.
FM Arlie, where does the motivation for those characters come from?
I think so. When I was online, I pledged Delta Sigma Theta. Shout out to the Deltas and all the Divine Nine out there. When I was online, one of my line names was Sybil because they said I had all these personalities. And so, technically, what I tell people the reason I love acting is because I can be all these different people and they're not going to put me in a straitjacket because it's all these different characters. You get to be all these people. So, the motivation, like Hood Chicks, comes from me. I worked in a high school once that it was hood. And I either watching their moms, like I'm an observer of people. I love people. I am a people person. And I just watch folks and I kind of mimic their characteristics or whatever. So some of the hood stuff, stories I've heard, that character, I didn't have any hard woman that I know like that. But I will say I always wanted to play a character and I still have not done so. Like Sarah in what was it in the Terminator movies where she gets out and she got a
Oh,
broken
right.
arm on one side, she with that shotgun, pow,
Right. Right.
she's still going. I want to do one of those, or riding like a motorcycle, and they don't know it's a girl, and I get off and shake my hair in my real cute
Right.
outfit. Or I want to do like some Charlie's Angels. Like I want to do some.
Right.
I've only had one movie where I had to like, I got beat up by my boyfriend in the movie, and that was interesting and very emotional. Like my uncle couldn't watch it. He was mad. I don't like it. I was like, it's acting. So a lot of it comes from me, like all them ideas in my head. I was an only child for a while before my brother came into the world. And so
You got some scary ideas in your head, man. Hey, folks gotta watch out for Arlie, man.
the good thing is I keep people around me who remind me, hey, don't do that. You cannot go to jail. You cannot.
Right.
Remember, you cannot go to jail. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm scary.
Right.
Yeah.
Loose
Anyway.
next side. I would say this: dating a girl with a kid is easy noosey, especially when the girl gets mad at the baby's dad. She puts it on you with extra effort.
Okay.
Man.
Back, I don't know how to act slow motion for me. Slow motion. She be getting huh, loose neck.
I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. I've dated men and women who have children.
The 265.
Nah. Well, she did have a baby, and he was cool too. Shout out to Nehemiah. He probably big now, but
Go figure that out.
It's when I think about it, I think I would rather now like stay away from that.
A person with a baby, a lady with a baby.
Right.
Good luck.
Well, yeah. I'll say it's tough, definitely, because at the same time, if a woman of a certain age, she's usually looked at a certain kind of way if she doesn't have children. So you kind of understand she has a child, but on the other token, it's like, what happened to the father? How was your relationship with him? What type of person are you? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the person that I'm taking on. So I mean, it's very dicey when deciding to be in a relationship with a woman who already has children. I'm not talking about grown children. I'm talking about little children that you want to have some sort of influence over, that you hope to raise up into a responsible adult. And it takes a while for you to even be able to make decisions. You know, it's her baby. You know,
Right.
even if she doesn't have the best parenting skills in your eyes, it's like you can't really do much or say much. You have to kind of build up to certain levels of being able to, have certain conversations,
Right.
discipline, and that's the messed up part, because you can buy them all the stuff you want to right off the rip.
That ain't gonna do
But
that.
when
Make
it
them
comes to discipline
spoiled.
and having real conversations, like, no, that's my baby, and not yet. But I can do all this other stuff for him
Right,
or
right,
her.
right. That's
Right,
not right. And
right,
that's part of the reason why I never got remarried. I might date somebody that come to my house when my baby sleep, but you can't come over here when he awake because I don't want to have to explain nothing. I don't want us to be fighting. I kept saying I don't want to be on Jerry Springer going, I love my son and I love him and I can't choose. Oh my God. I was like, so how about I just don't? I just won't. Because what if I don't? He would have the right in that house to give some instruction to my child. What if I don't like the instruction? I don't like the instruction his daddy or my daddy give him sometimes, but I have to put it like go back in. Like, you don't have to, because my dad always say, I'm talking to him, and I'd be like, okay, let me just be quiet. Let me let a man, because I don't know how to be a man. And that's what we
right.
as women have to realize. I've never been a man. I don't want a penis. I mean, I do want penis, but I don't want one on my own body. And
You do want one on your body,
well,
in your
in
body.
my body, not
Right, right,
on.
right,
I don't want to have one hanging off me. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
I feel you.
None of this is coming out right, but you know what I mean.
I know
And
what you mean.
I had to like remind myself, like, you ain't never been a man. You ain't trying to be a man. So
Right,
let men show him what to do. And so many of us, so many women, because we didn't divorce or we baby mom, we have ruined our boys. So many of us, not all of us, we have ruined them
right,
because we won't give y'all the authority to say what's right. Now, if you a crackhead daddy or you somewhere beating us down or you don't have a
correct.
good way to talk to me, but I also even think there's a lesson in that for your children. Like, hey, you see your dad over here snorting coke. Now we don't need to do that. I
Right,
still
right.
just keep him from you unless there's
Well,
something else. Like, you making him snort coke? Did you try to make him go sell the coke? Did you stuff like things that are detrimental to their livelihood? But we
right,
all dealt with traumatic situations, and our parents didn't just pull us. Oh, we ain't gonna be over there no more. I
right.
don't know.
I
It's just
mean,
too
we
much.
have to think about the psychological effects they have on the child.
Yep.
Like, the child needs to understand that my mom is great and my father is great, which means I can be great. But when it's
Yep.
so that one parent ain't worth a damn, sometimes you deal with, am I worth a damn? Because you'll hear Pop say, you just like your daddy. Well, you
Yeah.
said my dad
Yeah.
ain't worth a damn,
Right.
so
So
I must not be worth a damn either.
right. Because they
And
always
then you start to act on that. Well, I ain't worth a damn. I might as well go ahead and do
just
X, Y, and
be
Z.
worth a damn. Not
So
worth a damn.
right. So
We need
we
parent
gotta
universities. They need to. You got a license for everything else. You got a license to drive, license to fish, license to hunt. You do not have a license to have a child, and I think some people need to be checked before they can just
well,
get in relationships.
right. Well, having children, I think it's just a part of nature. It's organic. It's just that and both people always claim to be so smart. Well, if you so smart, then why we can't never work this out?
Why we
Why is
can't?
our
Right.
communities in shambles? Because you know a lot of men are out here raising other people's children and not raising their own. That
True.
doesn't make any sense
That's
to
a
me.
problem too. Yep.
Mocha Bell, your uncle need to step back and let you do your show.
Thank you, Mocha Bella. Tell Unc he gonna be on the show. Y'all gonna get to meet Unc because he gonna have some
Right,
stuff for
right.
you
We got to
to
get Unc
know.
on here. Loose neck. No, you're not wrong, Naughty. But if Unc is really feeling some type of way, it's better to let it ride.
I agree. I agree, Loose
Yeah.
Neck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll have a conversation. He'll probably see this show because he saw the last one and,
That's how we got in
and
trouble.
decided to have some issues. So hopefully he called me in the morning this time.
Yep.
Call me in the morning. Somebody call me, tell me what you think. Um, and let's see how it go.
Yep.
Aunt needs to know when to step back. That comes from
James
James
Cooper.
Cooper. Appreciate it, James. Here go. Who is this? Uncle Steve's Lounge. Tell your uncle this ain't blurred lines. Tell Aunt he's not. He's got to take a L.
This ain't that's he's referencing Lord, what's the white guy that was married to the Paula Patton's husband? Lord, I'm looking at his face, but he did the Marvin Gaye's estate came back and he had to pay them a bunch of money for blurred lines because it was just like I used to go out and party. Marvin Gaye song.
Okay, you got all the history on that kind of stuff.
It was a good little lawsuit too.
Right.
Same thing happened, and it helped set the precedent for Bruno Mars because he ended up putting down writing credits on one of his songs that was very similar to the Gap Band because he was like, if Marvin Gaye's estate won, I'm about to lose, so let me just go on and get him the credits, let them get the money off this song. I can't remember which song it was for Bruno Mars, but that same thing happened. Right. It was copyright infringement. So yeah, he not gonna get that.
Right. Here we go. Jungle Brother, KRS-One came up with edutainment in 1990. All right, I get that to him then. I get it.
All right, Jungle Brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jungle Brother.
Now he can't say that no more.
Right. I mean, KRS, shout out to KRS-One. You know?
Booyaka.
Oh, this one from my cousin, Jamal McKenzie. You stole from us, cuz.
Hangs head in shame. Cuz I ain't know. I mean, he said it that your uncle said it like that was something he just said. Like, nigga need to know some stuff. I ain't know it was a part of this whole family podcast. What was your contribution, Jamal McKenzie? Which segment was you gonna do?
He wasn't even part of the. Yeah, he wasn't even gonna be on the show. But it's all good. That's my cousin. He cool.
Shout out to the cousin.
Mocha Bella, Arle. Let me ask you what you think about Simone Biles' mom did an interview that she wants to get back in her life.
Mocha Bella, I have not seen the interview yet. Okay, so y'all know I got all these degrees. One of my degrees is in counseling, and I feel like children do need to know who their parents really are. We spend so much time being fluff. Now they always talking about telling the truth and doing those kind of things. And sometimes to our kids, we don't tell the truth. So perhaps they can mend a relationship. You can come back in, but you can't have anything. Like, we just need to be cool. Like, let's start from there. Like, hey, what's going on, mom or lady who is my biological? I don't know if you know she calls her mama. Does she call her grandmama mama? So I think there should be some connection. There should be a conversation. There should probably be multiple conversations. They probably need to go to therapy. And perhaps, because no matter what, when your mama is troubled, it really does tear down the family. Your daddy can kind of be off deck, as my brother say. Your daddy could be off deck. If your mama off deck, ooh, it's rough. So, but she still made it because she had another female presence, her grandmama. Isn't that her grandmother? The lady that adopted her, that's her grandmother, right? I think.
I didn't know Simone Biles had family issues, but I guess we all got family issues to some degree. But
my mama probably gonna be mad after she sees some of these shows. You telling all our business? Because my mama believes in we just not gonna talk about it. We just not gonna talk about it.
Right. But it's always good, I like when families can reconcile and people can get together and be on one accord. I mean, you family. My idea of what family is supposed to be, and maybe it's because coming up, I probably watched too many programming where family was a certain kind of way, especially with them white folks, So I'm like, family is family. Everybody love each other and everybody work it out and everybody work together on one accord. But a lot of times that's just not the reality.
Well, I will say this: my great grandmother, beautiful that she was real. You talk about somebody telling the truth about stuff, she hurt your feelings, but she loved me. So let me put that out there. All my cousins, I was the favorite great grandchild. Let's just know that. But she always used to say, we're family and we're gonna have to stick together. I don't care what they did to you, figure it out. And that's how I was reared. So this new stuff when I'm full with folks, it's a struggle. But
right. Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, we've been talking to y'all for an hour. Hey, y'all. And now bye, y'all. Thank you so much.
We appreciate everybody coming into the chat.
Yes, thank you for coming. We're working on all our programming. We're working on timing. So if you have some suggestions, some ideas, please let us know. We want you to be in the know, KNOW, and we don't want you to be an NO show. Okay? So always come back and hear what we got to talk about.
And look out for that Negro Need to Know segment next week at 5 p.m. We got some more entertainment for you. We got some things that y'all just need to know about.
That's right. Unc might be here.
I might bring Unc in. I'm gonna holler at Unc if you want to come on the show. Even if you want to address your side of the story, we love to have you on the show, Unc.
Yes, we would love to.
It ain't nothing but love.
When you call him in the morning, let him know you're gonna be on.
No, he can't. He called me. He gotta call me. I ain't calling him. He gotta call me.
You. I said when he calls you in the morning.
Oh yeah. Hopefully he do call me in the morning. I look forward to it.
You know, I carry. Don't come for me. No,
I already know how you get. I know how you get out.
I'm just kidding.
I already know how you get out. What that is, a Glock 9 you be talking? I know how you get out.
Yes.
I ain't fooling with you.
Don't fool with me. They say them crazy girls. We got the best of everything.
Right. I've heard. I've actually experienced.
And he just couldn't. That's next week's story,
right.
Y'all. Stay tuned next week to hear this story.
All right. Well, until next time, this has been The No Show with Arle and Naughty. See you next week. Holler at y'all in the morning on the stools. You got your Arle report. I'll be doing the Funky Four, so we won't be gone long.
Not
long.
Holla. Bye, y'all. Naughty can't done yet.